we got better news. Let's hard shift. Come with me. We got better news. I alluded to it earlier. I talked to K-Soak a little bit about it. RamTV.live, Right America Media, absolutely invaded CPAC. What is CPAC? The Conservative Political Action Conference happens every year. It's supposed to happen in Washington, D.C. However, Washington is an absolute nightmare, as I just showed you, under federal rule right now. Oh, don't do it again. Okay, we're going to go forward. Here we go. While we were there, we did absolutely invade it. I've got a great bonus cut for you. Juan, if you're ready, can you please play that bonus cut I sent to you?
All summer, United States, you won't do it.
Jim,
I wish you all the best.
Part in dividing this country, Jim. Yeah. What's your part in that? What's your part in all that fake news and your Russian collusion that you went on with about 3 years, Jim?
I wish you all the best.
All that evidence that you had, Jim, where did it show up? When did it show up? What's your part in what happened on January 6th? We all didn't. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Is this guy? This guy was in there. We saw good old Jim Acosta. I was there with Caitlin Bennett. Well, we weren't necessarily together, but Caitlin Bennett, you can see her microphone is there from Liberty Hangout. Check her out. She's fantastic. And we were giving Jim Acosta a little bit of his own medicine. We wanted to see how he liked it. And you know what? He didn't really like it, but that was your boy. I actually had that live. I went live on TikTok over here. I think we had about 1,500 people watching that day. It was absolutely fantastic. However, for some weird reason, it did not record. And I was really bummed about it because my lives are supposed to record. I was going to take it down, chop it up, and show you guys some fun clips from it. But for some reason, it didn't record. I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist, but they totally took it away from me. I'm just kidding. But seriously, they did. So I was super happy when someone tagged me in it. So somebody else had the video. And then somebody that recognized me actually from over here on TikTok, they actually tagged me in it. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is so crazy that somebody found me and said, hey, that's my boy, Tucson. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. We had a ton of fun while we were there. Jim Acosta came more than once. Keith Hansen, who was also down with us, he had a fun interaction with Jim Acosta as well. Make sure you go over to Right America Media on Facebook. That goes for you guys over here as well. Right America Media on Facebook. Check out, we have a lot of videos up there for you. Also, Right America Media on YouTube. Like I said, Keith Hansen had a nice interaction with Jim Acosta. Savvy Truth was there. She had some really good interviews. I'll get more into that here shortly. I had a lot of fun with that. I absolutely could not believe that somebody had a recording of it and then somebody else actually recognized me and tagged me in it. That was super fun. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Into CPAC itself. What a weekend. What a weekend. We got there for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We had folks come in from New Hampshire and Virginia. I was there from Florida. We had folks in from Texas. I'm telling you, CPAC was invaded by Right America Media, RamTV.live. When we were there, we actually did a lot of networking. It's sort of a networking event, but not in a sense of self-promotion. It was pretty quick to see that everyone that was there was trying to grow the message. Yes, everyone wants to grow their site. Everyone wants to grow their portion. But I got a sense pretty quickly that we weren't all there to fight over the same crumb out of the pie that is completely owned by the liberal media. We were there to grow and to empower, to steal a liberal's word, the voices and to push them up and to elevate them up. And I thought that was absolutely fantastic. Another thing that I was seeing from days 1 and 2, and obviously day 3 is going to be its own topic. And if you don't know why, 45 was there. But we're going to separate it out, day 1 and 2, then we'll go into day 3. Throughout day 1 and day 2, I had a lot of conversations with people. So we had a lot of interviews. I want you guys to go over to Right America Media on Facebook. You too, Right America Media on Facebook. Also check out Right America Media on YouTube. We have all of our videos from the past weekend. There's a lot of interviews on there, and I want you guys to go check it out. But some of it was just having good conversation with folks. I can think of no less than 20 different times over Friday and Saturday, I had a conversation that went something along the lines of, it's really nice to be able to express my opinions and not be afraid. I really want that to sink in. I was talking to young people from college all the way up to folks that were in their 70s and 80s and everything in between. And at least 20 times I had a conversation with somebody who, unsolicited from me, said something to the tune of, it's really nice to be able to express my opinions without fear. That is a really scary situation for people to be in. I was talking to people from liberal colleges, liberal cities, and they said they couldn't even put anything out of what they felt or why. The public square is completely gone to them. They have no voice without fear of reprisal, without fear of violence. And not the violence that the left wants to talk about, where speech is violence, true violence, being attacked for what they believe in, for putting forward their ideas, for debating, for dissenting with what the left has said. It was quite saddening. It was quite saddening. Young people saying, it's so amazing to be with like-minded people. I am completely surrounded with people from the left who do not allow for dissenting opinions. It was downright heartbreaking. Lots of some more fun. Day two started out, we were in there, we had some interviews set up, and we were setting up for how we were going to do some more cross platforming. So I was going to meet with some people from the other platforms, and we were going to sort of all mix together. Well, I guess the word got out. The word got out that Right America Media was there, and everybody wanted a piece of Right America Media. If you don't know, we have an absolutely great lineup of people that all came down. Savvy from The Savvy Truth, and you all can check her out on YouTube, The Savvy Truth. You can also check her out here on Right America Media. Talented young lady, extremely intelligent. She had an amazing interview with Kevin Sorbo. If you don't know who that is, God's Not Dead. He's also from Hercules from back in the day. If you've got enough gray hairs like me, you might remember Hercules. She had an amazing interview with him. And then also Sam Sorbo, who is married to Kevin Sorbo. Go check them out on Right America Media on Facebook or Right America Media on YouTube. And she did an absolutely wonderful job. I had an opportunity to interview a former state senator named Frank Lassay from Minnesota. He's out there giving another approach to what CO2 does to our environment. To remain objective, I didn't necessarily agree with everything that he had to say, but you know your boy 2 Cent. You know I'm going to be objective to a point, and you know I'm definitely going to be transparent with you. I make my jokes. I do try to stay transparent. I can't stand when people say the term, to be honest with you, because that means that everything I said until now I was dishonest. So I like to remain transparent with you. In this interview, I didn't necessarily agree with what he was presenting. I gave him a platform. It doesn't mean that I validate what he had to say, but I gave him an opportunity to say his part. And then I had my part. And then people had their own opportunity to make their own decisions. Far too often we hear on the left, don't validate what they're saying by giving them a platform. Absolutely validate their right to say it. Bring them on. Disagree with them. Have civil discourse. Have them present their data. You present yours. They can present their opinion. You present yours. It's amazing. It's crazy. I know. I don't know why anybody would subscribe to it. It sounds insane to me. Maybe we can write it down on a piece of paper. We can even call it a right. I don't know. Maybe we'll give everyone the same opportunity.